How's it going, everybody? So, Dr. Dre had an album called came out in 1999 called 2001. What are the chances? Album called 2001. That's all it was called. 2001. 2001, also referred to as the Chronic 2001 or the Chronic 2. Whatever. That's the year the twins came down. 2001, A Space Odyssey. November 16th, again, Maggie Gyllenhaal's birthday, the only person to be in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. So November 16th, 99, to our murder date, 79 murder in the days. 97, 79. Folks, that's a palindrome. Folks, that's the 97th verse, which we've been telling you over and over. This is part 64, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I mean, because the 98th verse is the white horse crowning. I believe the 97th, the opening of the seal, reps the right eye wound, death and rising. So it's 97 followed by 79 with a 77 in between. It is a palindrome, same number backwards and forwards. If you run it to the rising day, believe it or not, you're just not going to believe it. 26 years, that's the year. You know, back in the day, they just called the year. Like 1978, they said, when did you graduate? You go 78. You graduated 78, I graduated 79. Boom. So there's the year 26 followed by 9/11, 9 months, 11 days. 26 years, 9 months, 11 days. What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? Sorry, I had to take a look at something. I'll be doggone. There's murder right there. Something that popped in my head that I saw today. All right. A rush of blood to the head. Notice 11/17 is coded. November 11th, followed by 17. 11/17. November to March. Anyway, in my place, the scientist, those two are the scientist and clocks. I'll get to those later, but right now I just want to look at the release. Ooh, I did not even do the release of the album. August 20th. Folks, look at the release. It's on the 26th of August, the day between death and rising. A rush of blood to the head. It's got the head blown clean off. August 26th. What are the chances of that? They do get to do a Super Bowl halftime. I'm sorry, a World Cup halftime. August 26, 2002. August 26, 2002. I thought I had it pulled up, sorry. 8765. You do have 11/3 coded and you have 3/11 coded. 23 years, 11 months, 30 days. So 3/11, 11/3 is coded. When you run it to the rising day, lo and behold, it changes to 288 months on rising day. 288 months and 1 day. You have your 6/7 coded on rising day, which is taking you from the sixth king of Mystery Babylon to the seventh. That's what the 6/7 meme was all about. But we're going to get to these other songs later for sure. Of course we will. Good Lord willing, I mean. Good Lord willing. Studio 54, October 5th, 2018. When you run it, tell me this doesn't look familiar. This was just absolute happenstance. I didn't even have the other one prepped. Look at this. 288.1. We just got through seeing a 288.1. Hey, it's Fahrenheit 451 time, y'all. Y'all see the 288.1 after we just got a 288.1? 411 in the weeks. That's when I saw him. 138 days before the Rising Day. 138 is Trump. Or excuse me, Donald Trump in simple gematria. If you include both dates, it's 2882. Either way, we call that Studio 54 a direct smash hit. It has 86 in the URL. Then there was a film just called 54, simply put, with Mike Myers. In the URL, not much. When you run it, it's 10,226. That's the year. There's your 11.3 code. There's Trump's birthday in the weeks, 14.6. That's how most countries write the date. Direct smash hit. Mike Myers, May 25th, 1963. He plays basically James Bond in a comedy. Zerbruder film, 313, coded in the days, 23,103. Drop the 0, 2313. Look at the weeks. 3 in 3 days. 3,300 weeks even and 3 days. 333 coded. CODED, coded. Next up, there was a song that played when Marty landed back in 1985 called Heaven is One Step Away. Well, that's sort of Death and Rising. You know, one step away. We have to die before you get to heaven. Kind of signifies death, doesn't it? Because if you're a sheep, the one step away from eternal life is to die. The physical death, I mean. There was never a song out individually, but it was on the Back to the Future original motion picture. It didn't make the album that came out at that time. So it was only on the Crossroads box set, which came out in 1988, and the Back to the Future soundtrack. So we're going to chart those two, Crossroads and Back to the Future. April 18th, 1988. When you run that to our event day, it's a perfect 14,008. The 8th is up to 7 days. Drop the 00. It's 148, which is Donald J. Trump and simple gematria. It's perfect. 38 years, 4 months, 7 days. 38 is death. 38 is murder with his 47. Look at the weeks. 2001. A Space Odyssey. Yeah, the year the twins fell. That's your Odyssey. All right, and this Back to the Future, July 8th, 1985. The soundtrack on Zachariah 11:17 Day. It is 41 years, 1 month, 17 days for 11:17 coded. You're watching this on your smart TV, so you see me highlighting the 11:17. There's Trump's birthday, 2014-6. That's how most countries write it, 14-6. Glenn Fry did The Heat Is On. I took a look at it, and it's 331, which remember Trump's number of times this year begins with 331, which fuses with 11-7 after that. 433 in the weeks. Shaking My Head Production and so forth. They were putting out St. Elmo's Fire and so on and so forth. Putting out a fire. Didn't mean to say that. June 28th, 1985 is the film. 15,033 on event day. 41 years, 1 month, 28 days. So 128 is coded because May 8th, that's what began all of this. It is a mirror of May 8th. We've been over on the playlist why we look to May 8th or the mirror of it. Instead of day 128 with 237 left, it's day 237 with 128 left. Sean Connery's birthday, bounces off of that back and forth to the May 8th release date of Dr. No, his first James Bond, 1963, May 8th. And Sean Connery is its mirror, 8/25 for a birthday. The last total lunar eclipse was March 3rd, 2026. When you run that to our event day, it's 175 days. That is Revelation 17:5 coded, where Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots, the first letter of every word of that is capitalized. David Beckham, twin symbolism and some sort of commercial, so on and so forth. Big player on the stage. An AI site was showing them off concerning this, so told us to look at them. And when we run David Beckham to our 187 date, he is 187 in the days, 18743. Coded. Bingo, boingo, bango. That's hard to beat. Coming down here for a final. Donald J. Trump. So he did 2 books, The Art of the Deal and The Art of the Comeback. That's Death and Rising. Notice the Death, Art of the Deal, November 1st. Rising on the 3rd day would be what? November 3rd, which is what? The opening of One World Trade Tower, representing Rising. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, followed by Lord of the Ring, Return of the King. Return of the King represents Rising. The twins came down. What rose up? One World Trade Tower, which is also the Dark Knight, and the Dark Knight Rises. So the Art of the Deal representing death. To our death day, 14,177. 389.24 across the years, months, day. 34 murder begins the hours. The year 2025 begins the weeks. It's nothing too spectacular about any of that other than it's 79 murder on Rising Day when you run it 2 days later. And of course, his job to kill the church. And then the Art of the Comeback, October 31st, 1997. And that's 289.27. Remember, 289, the 289th prime number is 1879, which is murder and murder fused together. The 927 with the months and the days is Daniel 927, which is the quintessential abomination of desolation Bible verse. They love to code 927. They love it, love it, love it, love it. They got to have it. All these performers at this World Cup halftime, Madonna, 8/16/1958. I saw the Dark Knight on a total solar eclipse, August 1st, on a Friday night, August 1st, 2008. It gave us the full moon on Madonna's birthday, 8/16. What would that have been, by the way? Well, when we run Madonna to that 2008, she turned 50, 5-0 again. Antichrist is 500. Definitely playing games there. 182.63 if you include both dates, 182.64. That part is utterly fascinating. Sorry, I just had to take a look at that. But we run Madonna over to Rising. She's 248.48. Twin symbolism, 48 is his name in reduction gematria without the J. And look at the months, 8/16, which is her birthday. 68 years, 11 days. Coldplay. They had their first album was called Parachutes. When you run it to Rising Day, it's 1 month, 17 days, 26 years. There's your 26 again, signifying the year. 1 month, 17 days. That's Zechariah 11:7 coded. I'm sorry. That's Revelation 11:7 coded. The Rising Beast Bible verse. Look at the months. Back it up 2 days. On event day, it'd just be 15 days. It's still 313 in the months. Zerbruder film 313 coded. Coldplay had another album, A Head Full of Dreams. A head, talking about that head getting blown off. 128 in the months, which is the mirror of May. It's May 8th is day 128. It's 128 days left on this 825 event. So Adele had a studio album. Guess what the album was called? Y'all won't believe it. The name of the album is simply 25. What's that all about? Well, she did Skyfall, where he had the right eye wound. She's telling you that he's going down on the 25th, which again is what this America 250 is about. Remember, on Trump's birthday, he turned 80. That's an 8 and a 0. And what was flying all over the place and what was being celebrated? 250. Drop both zeros. It's just an 8 and a 25. He turned 80, celebrating 250. November 20th, 2015. When you run it to our date, it doesn't really have a whole lot. In my opinion, it doesn't have to. It's already said enough. I'm flabbergasted by that. Chris Martin, my favorite Martian, turned 49, which remember is Trump's name, with the middle initial in the same cipher as Antichrist, reduction gematria. When we run him to our 187 date, he is 187 days old. 18073, drop the zero, it's 1873. Coded. And look at the weeks, 25/8, there's our date. And how most countries write it. That's impossible. Well, Chris Martin on the world stage, Blood Diamond. Got the 45 and the 02. I'm not going to get into all that, but that is direct smash hits. December 8th, 2006, Blood Diamond. December 8th, 2006 to our event day is a perfect 7,200 days even. What in the world? The film Elvis. Look at the time, 2:39. 2 hours, 39 minutes. 2:39 is Rising Day. Look at the URL, 37044. That was the number of my fallen friend. When you multiply 7 times 27 times 1960, it's 370440. And there was 37044 right there in the URL. There's your May 25th, June 23rd, June 24th. 85 million budget. There's your May 8th, as most countries, and there's your 288.7 million. There's your 88. I didn't get a whole lot out of it. Yeah, not a whole lot. Don't even know why I showed it. Just because. Oh, and another Elvis date, 1525. Oh, there it is. 217 is in the weeks. I'm sorry. Tower 2, Tower 1, Tower 7 is how they fell. So I missed that in the previous also. Oh no, it was 218. I looked down there, it was 218. This gives us the 217 though. Yeah, the other was the 23rd. Yeah, that was 218. Yeah. So remember the other release date was just a day later, and there it gives it to us. Tower 2, Tower 1, Tower 7. They almost snuck that one by us, didn't they? So Elvis direct smash hit. And the last Elvis, 1,555 days with 2 weeks. And we remember 555 feet is 6,666 inches or something like that. 555 times 12, 6,660. So 555 gives you 666. That's why they never went off our system to metric. Valkyrie, Tom Cruise with a right eye wound. 121 of the minutes, 121 is Antichrist. December 25th, 2008, Valkyrie. You get a 6452. Remember, 6052 is the day number on our date. 8 times 25 times 2026 is 4052. There's your 452 coded with Valkyrie, right to event day. Sticks, Mr. Roboto, August 10th, 2017. That's Tower 2, Tower 1, Tower 7. And August 10th is 2 days before Sirius rises, which means it represents death, because 2 days later would be rising. When you run it to our death date, it's 3302. Remember, 02 is my fallen friend's football jersey number. He was the quarterback, shot and killed right before his graduation. The 33, of course, is the 33. Their big number. Mr. Roboto, February 11th, 1983. $15,902. There's your 02 coded. What was the previous one then? I forget. Oh, I think it was the YouTube version. Yes, I'm sorry. That was the YouTube version. So both of them had the 02. We included both dates to get it on this one. Very interesting. Folks, we're done with part 64. Glad you were here. What do you think?